Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday morning meditation. This meditation is for everybody. So even if you have no meditation experience, please do stay. And blessed, happy Christmas week. And this week we celebrate the birth of the Christ child. And we know that when the Christ child was born, the three wise men sought Christ by following the star in the east. And it's been said that wise men and women still seek that star today. And Swami Kriyananda said that this is the north side of the body, this is the east side of the body. And so when we lift our gaze up to the spiritual eye, when we meditate, or at all times, we're actually lifting it up to that star, that inner star in the east. And we, like the wise men, can follow that star and lead us back to our true home, to the Christ consciousness within. And so when we go to meditate, or even when you do yoga, you'll hear whoever's leading it say, lift your gaze upward. And so sometimes we can do that. There can be a lot of strain in the eyes. We're not literally lifting our eyes. And so here's a little trick that can help you know where to look. So if you lift your right arm up in the air and stick your thumb up, and then line your thumb up with your nose and lift your thumb up an inch or two. Now look at your thumbnail. Close the eyes. And that's about how you want your gaze lifted. And you'll feel there's no strain behind the eyes as you do this. And then you can open and close your eyes as you need to, just to get a feel for it. So always feeling a sense of relaxation behind the eyes. We're not trying to make anything happen when we lift the gaze. We're not being type A about it. We're simply lifting the gaze up. And as we meditate and the body relaxes, the mind begins to calm. We too can begin to perceive, to receive that star in the east and the blessings that come with it. So having said that, let's begin by relaxing the body. Let's do a few warm-ups. Bringing your fingertips to the shoulders. We'll warm up the shoulders. If you have shoulder issues, you can do this mentally or very gently and begin to rotate the shoulders with some tension. Going forward. You can even do this with gaze uplifted and then backwards, feeling a gentle lift in the heart as you do this. And then pause and feel, bringing a bit of tension to the neck here, and begin to gently rotate the neck in a circle. Don't throw the head back. And again, if you have neck issues, you can do this mentally or very gently. And then reversing, gaze uplifted if your eyes are closed. And then relax. Now letting go of tension in the neck, do a little bit larger circles. Reverse. And then pause and feel. And now lift your hands and begin to squeeze your hands like you're squeezing water out of a tennis ball. Do this, drop the arms down at your sides, lift the arms up to the sides, still squeezing the fingers, hands in front, overhead, and then relax. Pause and feel tension leaving the body. And then 3 rounds of the double breath here. It's a short and long inhalation through the nostrils. Hold the breath as you begin to tense the body in a wave, low, medium, high. And throwing the breath out through the mouth, short and long. Releasing the tension with it. Pause and feel. Again. Tensing the body in a wave, feeling it peak. And releasing tension with the breath in a wave, high, medium, low. One more time. Do a posture check. Feet are flat on the ground. Invite a wave of relaxation up through the legs. Legs soften and relax. Allow the belly to completely relax. You know that feeling you get when you take off a pair of pants that are too tight? You can kind of relax when that happens. Allow the belly to relax in that way. Notice how the breath can deepen a bit. Palms are facing upwards on the thighs. And invite that wave of relaxation up through the forearms and upper arms. And as the arms relax, the shoulders can relax down away from the ears, and there can be a gentle lift in the heart, no strain. On your next inhaling breath, gently glide the chin up an inch or two. And then exhaling, bringing the chin parallel to the floor. And continuing this wave of relaxation up through the face. The mouth and jaw relax. Feel a softening where the jaw meets the skull. The nose, the eyes, the eyebrows, forehead, all the way through the top of the head. Relaxing upward. And now it's easy to gently lift the gaze. You can use your thumb as we did in the beginning if it helps you. And let the eyes relax even though the gaze is lifted. And now from this place of increasing stillness, we'll have a short reading from Metaphysical Meditations by Paramhansa Yogananda. It's a Christmas meditation. It says, lift your eyes and concentrate within. Behold the astral star of divine wisdom, and let the wise thoughts in you follow that telescopic star to behold the Christ everywhere. And see a beautiful star at the point between the eyebrows, like the star on top of a Christmas tree. Perhaps it's five-pointed and its rays emanate in infinite directions. That light embraces you, wraps your whole body, your whole mind, your whole spirit in that light. With calm faith, I open to thy light. And now let's work with the breath. First, begin by bringing awareness to the breath and simply notice it. Like you're greeting an old friend. Able to relax in each other's company. The breath synchronized with all in nature, with night and day, the flight of the birds south and north, the twinkling of the stars in the heavens, the tides in the sea. That divine consciousness radiating, animating all of life, including our very own breath. Let's do even count breathing, breathing in and out through the nostrils unless they're blocked. I'll keep count to the number 6 for the inhale, the hold, and the exhale. Let's come to the end of our exhaling breath together. And then inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Softly hold the breath with gaze uplifted as if you were offering the breath here. And exhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. Holding the breath as it were at the point between the eyebrows. And exhaling. Inhale. Gently hold. Exhale. Inhale. Now aim to keep your gaze lifted this whole time in a joyful way, in a calm way. Hold. Exhale. Let's increase the length of the breath now if that's right for you. Otherwise, stay with the original breath. Inhaling. Holding. Exhaling. Inhale. Offering the breath now as you hold it to the inner light. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. As you hold the breath at the point between the eyebrows, see that inner light grow brighter. And exhaling. Resuming normal breathing here. Just enjoy the increasing sense of stillness with uplifted gaze. With calm faith, I open to receive thy light. And now we come to our core technique, which is stepping back from controlling the breath to becoming the ever watchful observer of it, trusting and knowing that the breath will do exactly what it needs to do without us getting involved with it. So let's begin this technique with a long, smooth inhaling breath, a triple exhale through the mouth. And as the breath returns, begin to follow its journey up through the nostrils, following it up to the point between the eyebrows almost, observing the exhalation as well. Just keep following the journey of the breath up and down the nostrils. And if your nostrils are blocked, then just observe the breath coming in and out with the movement of the belly. And we're not judging the breath here. We're not trying to make it even. Just observe it. It knows what to do. Relax the insides of the nostrils, and it's easier to feel the breath. The mind wanders from watching the breath. That's all right. Just bring it back to observing the breath. And now that we've tuned into the mechanics of the breath, let's go a little bit deeper and tune into the inherent feeling quality behind the breath by adding the saying, I am peace. Every time you observe the breath coming in, say, I am. And every time you observe the breath leaving, say, peace. I am peace. And anytime the mind wanders, simply bring it back to the technique. We'll do this for the next 8 or 9 minutes. Just bring a sense of calm enjoyment to this practice. I am peace. Perhaps you've noticed the breath slowing and the pauses in between the breaths becoming a little longer. Enjoy the pauses especially. I am peace. Let's end this technique with a long, smooth inhaling breath. A triple exhale through the mouth. Let the breath return when it will. And with gaze gently uplifted, see in your mind's eye the inner star, the star of the east, shining down upon a vast lake, a lake without any boundaries or edges. And as that lake begins to smooth out, all the ripples becoming still, notice that the star is perfectly reflected in the lake. Nothing but peace emanates in all directions. We'll take this affirmation into sitting in the stillness for a few minutes. From pools of inner silence, I sip the sparkling waters of infinite peace. Let's close our meditation by staying inward with gaze uplifted with this reading from Whispers from Eternity by Paramhansa Yogananda. Demand for the opening of the spiritual eye, the eastern star of wisdom. Bless me, Father, that I behold the eastern star of wisdom. May it shine before my human eyes as much in daylight as in darkness. Long my eyes were blinded by the tinsel glitter of materiality. Seeing things always outwardly, I saw not the spirit behind and within them. I saw the mustard seed of matter, but spied not the oil of spirit that it contained. My third eye of wisdom is now opened. Oh, may it always be so. Let the gaze of my single eye of realization penetrate through every veil of matter to behold the infinite presence of Christ everywhere. Bless me that my sacred wise thoughts, following this star of knowledge, lead me to the Christ in everything. In these last moments, feel free to offer with the words of your own heart any prayers up to the star, up to the eastern star at the point between the eyebrows. Or set any intentions. And let's share the blessings we've received through our practice with one another today by offering healing prayers. Call to mind anyone you'd like prayed for today. And let's include those in the healing prayer book on the altar at the Blue Lotus Meditation Temple. Seeing these souls in Divine Mother's perfect radiant light. As we pray, Divine Mother, Thou art omnipresent. Thou art in all thy children. Thou art in these named. Manifest thy healing presence in these bodies, minds, and souls. Rubbing the hands together in front of the heart to warm and magnetize them. And facing palms out, sending these prayers out on the waves of 3 ohms. Peace. Amen. Thank you for joining today. Merry blessed Christmas, and perhaps when you see the Christmas tree and all the presents around it, we can all be reminded that that star at the top is the true gift we're all seeking. So, Merry Christmas.